We're live. Oh my goodness. Welcome in, everybody. We have Super Duper John in the flesh.
This is Super Duper John.
There he is.
Going through your ears.
Look at that. Jason, how you doing?
I'm gonna be blunt with you, Chris.
Are you going to be blunt or are you
Yeah.
going to be straight?
Yes.
Okay.
Straightly blunt.
Ooh.
You just opened the show
Yeah.
and passed right over me like I'm chopped liver
I did.
to say that Super Duper John is here.
I did, technically.
So,
You want to introduce yourself?
no,
Oh.
you're supposed to introduce me.
This is Jason. I'm Christopher. That's Super Duper John. He's Super Duper. We are having a giveaway today. If you are all new here, which you're not, most of you are typically here.
Look at that.
Look at that. Welcome in, everybody.
Look at that. Who knew if you just show up with bagels, you can be on the show?
Yep.
That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Travel Cedric, Sarcastic Grandpa, Jade, Shadowcast.
Super Duper John literally bakes his own bagels.
He's
From
making
scratch,
the bread,
yeah.
literally. Brent, Travel Cedric, Sigavax.
He brought
Blue
some
Danger
bagels.
Boy.
I got 2 bagels sitting on my desk, and I'm excited about that.
The
Bagels and some
They
schmear.
were
He didn't bring the
delicious.
schmear, but I have the schmear at home.
schmear. He didn't bring schmear.
It's
He's
bagel
bringing
gate.
his schmear to Spliel. Super Duper John's not going to Spliel, I don't think. Are you going to Spliel?
What the heck?
I did
is
the turquoise
Spiel?
yesterday.
He's not going to Spliel.
I did that for you.
Yes, we did. Ace. I'm going to zoom in right there for you. There you go. That was the fallow turquoise, and then you did sap green over that?
Sap green.
Sap green.
Yeah, and then mixed white in with the sap green.
Nice. Need to ask Super Duper John if he painted his mechs yet. Did you paint your mechs?
Dude, I painted 2 of them.
Nice. All right, Jason. What are we
What?
doing? What are we doing today?
What?
Actually, you know what? Let's just start this off. Super Duper John, what'd you bring Jason today?
Oh, shoot. I actually literally forgot about that here.
Yo, bring it up.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, no.
He brought you something.
No.
Look what he brought you.
You're getting more models, huh?
Dude, do I know what this is? Did I see what this is? OMG.
There it is.
Is this like
Nice.
a whole squad of dudes?
Yeah.
That's it.
Super Duper John.
Wow.
OMG.
Those are actually really cool. That's a really cool box.
Now he has
I
an
really
excuse to
like
play,
the,
right?
Can I like play this game now?
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
With 3 guys?
Actually, yeah. Uh-huh.
Really?
4. Yes. If there's 4 of us playing, you totally can now.
Because it's
12 models on the table total.
Oh,
So
and
if-
that number is divided amongst the amount of players.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool thing to do, I guess.
It is
huh?
super cool. It's super duper cool.
Is it super duper cool? Or is it just cool? I'm just asking for a friend.
You like how I did that there?
No.
Yeah, the doctor, those
No free
those
pub
look like
for
crisp
Super
models.
Duper
Oh,
John.
they're super crisp. They're very cool models, Jason. Look at that guy. He's so that guy is
Oh,
funky
it's
looking,
even
those
dude.
better
crazy
in
eyes.
Person.
I refocus there. There you go. Commando Ken, those are models made from real Moonstone? Yes, in fact, they're very expensive. Brent, no complaints, just tired, busy with a bunch of stuff. Hey, Wirehead. Moonstone has some amazing
Wow, dude,
minis.
This is really cool.
They are very cool models. Monument Phil. He's on stream. Thank you again for the bagels. Philip says thank you for the bagels.
For
Super
sure.
Duper John also provided bagels for us. Those jokes aren't super duper, Christopher.
No, they're not.
Ryan,
They're not.
I understand what you're trying to say.
They're not. I would say don't blame Chris for the things he does, but it's much better and more fun when you do.
I
Blame Chris.
have learned something the other day.
God.
This is actually this is a very serious thing.
Oh, God.
I am here at Monument to make sure that the employees, Jason, guests like Super Duper, feel that they can be their true, authentic selves while I block out the slings, the arrows, the bullets that might penetrate their personalities. And that's my cross to bear, and I
Hey,
hold it
chat,
well.
X up if your BS meter is going off in
No!
large amounts right now.
No, I swear to goodness.
If your BS meter is doing the chatter thing.
Jabe, you're banned.
Yeah.
Look at
Yeah,
all
that's
those
what I
X's.
thought.
Yikes, that's a
I was
lot
just checking.
of X's.
I want to make sure it wasn't a problem with just my BS meter.
Wow. I see how it is, chat.
Okay, so this is rad.
Yeah, it is. It's got a lot of details, too.
He's got like a... I don't know what that is.
Can you bring it down a little
Is
bit?
it like a goblin? What is that on his
Oh, yeah,
shoulder?
he's got a little dude on his
Yeah,
shoulder.
it's like a little.
He's
like a
got
little
a
henchman.
horse head, but it's like stitched to his body, so I don't know if it's a mask. He's undead. The whole thing is that these are undead knights.
The guy with the
This guy's like a vampire.
donkey's cool. It's a Muppet, says the
A
doctor.
little puppet that keeps him
Muppet?
company.
Jason is the captain. We always do what the captain says. That's true. Goblin with a
my
plague
God,
mask.
I didn't know this guy was so rad.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. That's a cool box.
John, thank you.
Oh, absolutely.
You're a
You know,
hero. This is amazing.
Funny thing, I got it from Gamers Guild, and I didn't realize I got it from Gamers Guild. Like, with they're local, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
I didn't realize they carried Moonstone. Avian says
Dude.
Jason is asking if the BS meter's off the charts. Chris must be saying questionable things. Oh, Jason, chat. In person below Chris. That is Super Duper John in the flesh. This is pretty cool.
I think this guy's like a vampire or something.
Yep.
I like that he's kind of like whimsically skinny.
He's very skinny.
It
Look
has
at those
like
legs.
a Disney vibe to it, right?
It's got Jack Skellington vibes.
We gotta fix that.
That's an issue. Old. Jan says skipping leg day, I guess, for the vampire. It's something.
they have a pirate on stilts too.
Ryan says, yeah, North Phoenix has Moonstone. Interesting. I have my full set. Rock says, question for Jason.
I'm gonna have fun with these guys.
Last time I mentioned I wanted more ivory primer. He told me to mix it. I never considered mixing primers. Should I mix white primer with ivory or white primer with taupe primer? This guy's actually pretty cool. We'll get to that question, Rock.
White and taupe.
This guy, I really want this.
This
dude.
guy's rad. Look, he's got this little.
Look
I
at
don't
the
know
bird.
what this is.
Look at the little bird guy with
It's
him.
not a bird. It just has a hook nose.
He's just a little, like a little.
He's just a little
fat
guy.
goblin.
He's like a little fat goblin, but he has like a crossbow.
It's kind of cool.
They both have crossbows, but the little guy's got a little crossbow. But this guy's cool because he's an undead skeleton boy, but his like jaw's all out of whack.
Yeah.
Man, the details on these are really cool and crisp for the resin that they're doing. Kudos to these guys. Great job. This is gonna be a lot of fun.
Those are Moonstone models.
Very fun. They're a lot smaller than I thought.
They're very tiny.
I guess I didn't realize the scale was so delicate.
Yes, it is.
It really is like 28 millimeter scale. Like this guy in the picture, right? Because they zoom in so close, I thought he was a lot bigger. But that's a rad model.
It is pretty cool.
All right, we're gonna have some fun with these, Chad. Have
Yeah.
some fun with our Moonstone crew. Hey, you know what? I can get behind a game I only have to paint 3 models for.
That's what I was saying. Like, the crew size is nice for Moonstone.
Now, if I play head to head, I have to have 6 models.
We can play with whatever. I play with Gabe with 4,
Okay.
and it's still fun.
Okay.
Even though he kind of cheats, but that's okay.
Well, Gabe's a cheater. Gabe's a cheating cheater who cheats. It's kind of his MO. It's on his card.
Gabe, you over there?
He's not paying attention to us.
So,
Gabe is a good worker.
I have the jackalope.
He's a cheat, but he's a good worker.
Gabe says, I'm not responding, but Chris, you're dang right, man. I've been flawed for many years. Oh, thank you, Gabe, for your confession.
For what?
I don't know. All right.
For what's a who's a?
Jason, what are we doing on this guy today?
What's
You did the shadows yesterday.
I don't know. I think we're starting the Donkey Moonstone guy today.
You could.
I feel like I need to start painting something else now. He's ruined me. These are so good.
Is that reigning Battletech champion of the hotel gaming room?
Oh shoot, that's right. I'm undefeated in Battletech.
Really?
Yeah,
Interesting.
1 of 1.
Okay, the goblin airship made of an inflated frog is pretty fantastic, says Frigid. Yeah, that's a cool one.
That one's funny. Yeah, they have some really good whimsical models. I love what they do with it, for sure. All right. I need some white and some burnt umber.
So yesterday we left off with actually painting that whole shadow. So
Yeah.
if you guys go look at the thumbnail between, what is it? It was.
We did some cast shadow here.
Yeah, not yesterday's. The day before stream thumbnail, and then the stream thumbnail I posted yesterday. It's a pretty cool contrast if you look at that on YouTube. If you're into that kind of thing.
I was gonna say he was gonna ruin the compliment. That was what happened. Just
No, that's
how
because
that
I'm in.
happened.
That's because I'm into that kind of thing. Jason, what are we doing today on this thing?
I'm trying hard to remember how to be a decent human being.
Why?
Because you drive me to want to kill things.
Me?
Sometimes.
I'm such a good person.
You?
Yeah. Me.
You like I said that with a.
It's
with a
gonna
pretty
be
good-
me.
Oh my god. Make it stop, chat. Make it stop.
Falcon says, "One step when? Early May? Question mark, exclamation mark, blah, blah, blah." We are saying mid to late May, and we will announce the actual date soon. But mid to late May. You will know the date. Roadside Ministers, what is up? Big bunch of beautiful nerds. Hey.
Hey.
Wonder and Whimsy because I can only choose one. So which one? JP? I would take Whimsy. Just take your phone, go take a shower, and you'll win one step. No, I don't think it works like that. You can't like spin twice and like spit to try to make the one step win. But no, we are actually giving away something else today. Later, I will tell you a 5-minute warning, but if you are not part of our giveaway system, we are having a giveaway today. Go click that link right there. That will take you to the giveaway page where you sign up for all the goodies. You don't have to do it once. That's it, Jason. That's my spiel.
Your spliel?
My spiel.
Spliel?
My spiel.
Okay, what is a spliel?
No, spiel is like my speech.
That's spiel.
That's the spiel.
That's
I'm worth it, Wad. I'm worth it.
Giving away a date with Super Duper John. Yes, we're actually giving away a week of John. No.
John is coming
A
to your
date.
house.
Yeah. He'll bake you bagels.
Bagels cost extra.
And
John, so why is it that we can't talk about your role at the FBI?
You know, NDAs, right? Right?
yeah, that's true. John actually is a great guy that we can't talk about his secret agentism. I'll delete this from the VOD.
I love how secret agentism, like it's a thing you can buy a pill to get rid of.
Yeah, he's definitely sick.
Yeah, secret agentism.
He's sick with something. NDAs were meant to be broken. Boshak, I don't think so. I'm just going to say that out loud. Probably not.
NDAs?
Think you
You
should
know how many
do
people sign
a,
an NDA to sit on the show?
Think you should do a mid-show giveaway for the dedicated watchers. Are you not dedicated if you're later in the show? I don't understand. If you're here at any point of the stream, you are a dedicated watcher in my book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you put up with us at all,
We're good people. Jason.
we're all right. We're all right. Okay.
So did you mix, this is just titanium white with red oxide tint?
No, burnt umber.
Oh, it's burnt umber.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Just titanium white, burnt umber. How we're getting that tan coloring. I'm leaving it a little darker around the edges just so we can play around with a little bit of the color.
Papa Chicken. I'm going to have Jason read
Hey,
this.
Chris.
Yeah.
What does it sound like when you pop a chicken?
I don't know. You tell me. That's great. Read this for me, Jason, when
No.
you get a second.
No.
Actually,
I
you
won't.
know what?
Oh, jeez.
This is excellent.
All right.
Super Duper John, read this for me.
What do you call a deer that can write with both hooves?
Ambidextrous.
Bambidextrous.
Bambi.
Bambidextrous.
Bambidextrous.
That's horrible.
Bambidextrous.
I'm appalled that I was even on the same wavelength.
You
As
were pretty close.
That's a pretty bad one too.
Danger Boy, I'm gonna step outside a sec. Let me know when I will give you a 5-minute warning when we do the giveaway. I always do. Lumberjack says, I've dedicated to at least 10 minutes of stream for 176 streams and under 10 minutes for a handful of others in the last year and a few months. That's great. Lumberjack, we couldn't do it without you.
Oh, speaking of that, I gotta save my stream streak, man.
Yeah, this is a weird one.
Yeah,
you have to
right?
go into stream
It's gotta be
and do
official.
the stream. That's some kind of inception.
Streamception.
How do you guys feel about sharpening your plastic cutters for sprue?
What do you mean?
For spruce? For
You
sprues?
Definitely capable of doing it. I wouldn't be worried about doing it. Is that what you're
How
asking?
would you? Yeah. Yes. How would you sharpen those? I guess you could do like a little whetstone or something.
Oh.
I mean, you
Or
could just take a
do it
knife
like you
sharpener
yeah,
and sharpen the
knife.
blades. You just have to sharpen both sides.
Right. Scott Mitchell says, first time popping in here live. Love the glazing and wash medium that I picked up this year at Adepticon. Nice.
Awesome.
Welcome in, Scott. Appreciate you giving us a whirl. Old man says, hi, Jason. If the spray can primers formula will have to change for Canada, will it affect its ultra matte look? Question mark. Going back to yesterday's question.
No. We won't allow it. Won't allow it.
That's the whole point. You know, we don't want to change it. We want it to be almost identical, if not identical. Because that stuff is awesome. Frigid says, has Jason figured out the skin yet for Whiplash Willy?
I mean, we added quite a bit of green,
Yeah.
and then we did the darkened shadow. So I'll only be working from like the chin color and the knuckles now.
Yeah.
I got a good amount of green back on it. That was done with the permanent green light.
Mm-hmm.
I might do like a glaze of maybe sap green over the top. Maybe some of the yellow and sap green together. We'll play around with it. I don't like how it's moving towards a true green in some of the areas.
Okay.
I kind of want to stay away from that because that feels a little too fake.
Too goblin-y.
But we do have a good bit of the magenta still on there, and I just need to add some more fleshy tone into it. But we shall see. Right now, we're wanted postering.
So the idea is that he's going to be on this wanted poster in the back.
Yeah. We have to just do enough of a nuance visually for him to, feel like that's what the poster is himself. Is kind of the goal with the storytelling here.
Joel B says, it took me half the month, but Malediction just gave me the inspiration I needed to try my first challenge with you guys.
Nice.
Sweet. If you're not familiar, we are doing the duel challenge right here. Boop, 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 boop. There you go. Bridget said, did want to share last night. I may have sent 10 to 15 people to y'all's YouTube channel. Nice. They were asking
Awesome.
about non-metallic metal and showed off green metal and gold metal. Nice.
Thank you.
We appreciate that, Frigid. I haven't looked into Malediction.
Those malediction models are kind of awesome, actually.
Malediction,
Yeah.
yeah. I haven't looked into it yet.
It's like physicalized magic to some extent. You have to cast your miniatures out of a card deck.
Okay, you have to cast your miniatures from a card deck?
Well, like your creatures in Magic, you have to cast from your hand.
Oh, okay.
So you
gotcha.
bring miniatures to the table, but you've got to play them from your hand.
Interesting.
His cards is a deck builder plus a
Interesting.
little bit of dice rolling, I think.
Very interesting. Dual challenge or dual challenge or a dual challenge.
Yes.
JP, I understand what you're going for there, and yes. That's what
Yes.
Jason said. All of it. Is it
Yes.
a dual challenge or is it a dual challenge?
Yes.
Somebody might just submit 2 different projects. It was a
Yes.
duel. I did 2 challenges.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll have to take a look at it. Boshak said, I just saw Bolt Action doing digital tabletop on stream. Interesting.
What do you mean digital tabletop?
You mean like board game simulator?
Tabletop simulator or something like that?
Simulator.
There are a lot of games that have that. Kingdom Death has their own that the guys got me to play. Mo and who else was that?
I haven't
Ghost Hunter?
seen Mo in here. Maybe I think it was Ghost Hunter. Any words on Go Bags being back in stock, Jason?
No. I mean, they will be later this month or early May. We're just waiting on the shipment to get stateside. They're one of the few products that we make overseas. And so logistics are always the big holdup on them. Hopefully, the world doesn't get too much crazier.
We are the world. Remidal says, been away for painting for a few months, but I'm looking forward to busting out my Pro Acryl and maybe purchasing some new one steps to paint some Gundam assembly. Nice.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Love
Roadside.
to hear it.
Great question, Roadside. What are your thoughts on using bits of various varnished mixed into colors for the purpose of slightly altering the finish for material separation, i.e. adding bits of satin varnish into leather to make it look more modern, like more modern processed leather? So like mixing your finish style?
I don't like it.
Okay.
I'm a little harsh on this because I think that anytime you're allowing or requiring the light in the room to do the work for you, that it's lazy and it makes that part of the model not look like the rest of the investment that you've made in your painting. And that's what varnishes do. Now, that's a harsh way to put it. There are definitely places where using varnish for the wetness of eyes makes sense, drool, things like that are going to be wet look. It can have a really great effect. We make a satin or gloss varnish just for that reason.
Yeah.
So I would be a hypocrite to say you don't use them ever. I'm just not a fan of using them on models for larger areas and materials because of the fact that if you're doing it for the shine of that material, it's always better to make it look like the intent was in your brushstroke and not on the effect paint. That being said, metallic paints fall into that realm where I love metallic paints, and they do that. They require the light in the room to do the heavy lifting for you, not your brushstroke, right? Because you can do metallic paints in a way that shows, the light and the shadow where you want them and forces the metallic paint to act more like a non-metallic. And that's the way I prefer to paint with them. But they work just as well when you just put metallic paint on a model. So again, it's a user's choice. Don't take me at my word on that it's a bad thing to do. It's not by any means bad. I just don't like having to rely on varnish to tell the story. Because you can walk into an area where the lighting isn't as good and the varnish doesn't reflect, and now you've lost what you've tried to do, and in place of it is left nothing because you haven't used value and volumes to create that shine or that material with your own brushstroke. And so now your model can look a little dull or flat, and it's not any your fault. It's just the lighting and the angle the person's looking at it from loses the sheen from the gloss or the satin finish you were trying to go for. That's my look at it. That's why you won't see me use them very much. For that.
Bald man. First of all, you're not bald.
You are in my mind.
And second of all, I see Super Duper John has come to replace you, Chris. No. Unfortunately not. I thought he was coming to save me from this tomb.
Tomb?
And unfortunately...
Yeah.
Tomb?
He has not.
What does that even mean?
Not wrong, Chris.
Tomb?
Hey. Everybody calm down. I'm here to stay.
I won't be calm.
From what I've been told, Chris he gets abused behind the scenes.
Isn't that
And
true?
it's well deserved.
Yeah. What?
Thank you.
Gosh, don't thank him.
Thank
Don't
you.
encourage this man.
Thank you. Thank you for seeing what so many choose to skate right on past.
Tech Badger. I picked up your Dauntless set a few months ago after finally finding some time to paint. I really enjoy them. Nice. I've always had trouble with brushes keeping a point, so I worked with my 0 almost all the time, but the Dauntless set, I've found myself using the 3 for more of the details. Sweet. I love the Dauntless set. It is...
Glad you're liking
that
them.
3,
They're great brushes.
That 3 is like my go-to. And the Bab, of course. Super Duper John and Chris Thunderdome, 2 producers enter, 1 producer leaves. You know what? Apparently, you can just take over, Super Duper.
I guess so.
That's it. So it's pretty
Don't
easy.
give him that power, Chris. You're going to hate yourself here in a second.
No, I won't do it. How do we find the giveaway site? Actually, it's right here. You just click on that link that shows up right here. Blam. All you have to do is click on that link, Randy, and that will get you signed up. Follow that link and do everything it says, and that's how you get signed up for the giveaway. You only have to do it once a year. Your name gets put into a pool. We randomly generate a winner, and the rest is history. And we're going to be doing that later in the stream.
Since they're giving me away, I have a stronger chance of winning, right?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe that we can give you like 1,000 entries just
Yeah,
because
yeah,
we're
yeah.
What?
Skew it in my
we're
favor
doing a date
to
with
give
Super
me
Duper
away.
John.
We don't do that. That's not how that works.
But then Chris can paint at the table. I won't. Panic bomb. I won't paint. Bridget said, did my Iron Priest in all pro acrylic last night. Various one-step metallic, cool gray, and coal black. Let me tell you, doing model start finish felt so good. Sweet. I think you were. I think I saw you streaming last night, Frigid. I saw your notification popped up for when you were painting minis.
Oh,
No,
Wirehead. They're
Wirehead.
super duper points now.
Super duper points.
And
You
got
can't
0.
crash the
You
economy
got
like
0
that.
right now.
It's not that easy.
I just
John.
did, Chris. Sorry.
It's not that easy. JP says, dinner time, gotta go. Okay, I need to make an order for Monument soon. The new lemon pepper chicken flavor of Rust Step is pretty good. Oh.
Whoa.
Even though we do have somebody in this room who has encouraged you to do that, if you are not familiar with John's little escapade video,
Tastes pretty good.
Discord,
bro.
it's okay.
It's a good paint. All right.
It's okay. The video is just okay.
So the trick to eating the paint, you got to get a pro grill, and if you don't have a pro grill,
You can't eat it properly. You can't
exactly,
cook it properly.
Exactly.
Legally, please do not eat the paint. We do not condone anything that our guests on stream will say, but I say that for legal purposes. Do not eat the paint. Baka says, have you guys considered making a coffee table book out of your methodology PDFs? Maybe fancy them up a bit. Jason, you've been talking about potentially writing a book at some point.
It has been thrown to me that there are quite a few people that would like to see a kind of a coffee table book that was a
kind of like your way you
journey through mini painting kind of a thing.
Ooh, Phoenix Miniature Art. Thank you for that raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Phoenix, what's going on? Phoenix Miniature Art. If you're not following, make sure you do so. Fantastic artist.
Thank you so much for that raid.
Tremendous painter. Great stuff to be had there. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, everybody. I am painting a
Whiplash
wanted
Willy.
poster behind one of our new picture trainer characters. Whiplash Willy here.
Whiplash Willy. And you can find him right here. Boop. Boop. Blam.
Just released a new series of our texture trainer Frameables, which are these 4x6, or I think it's 100 by 150 millimeter. I don't remember.
It's a standard one.
10 by 15, so I think it's 100 by 150 millimeter. They are a collection of 3 Weird West villains. We've got the Cockroach, Sidewinder Slim, Rufus the Muscle, a big clockwork, steampunk orc.
Yeah. He's cool.
And then Whiplash Willy, our local 2-gun goblin. I'm painting them all up. They are amazing fun. They're designed by Adrian Smith, if you're familiar with the wonderful art of Adrian Smith. They are the second series in a line of Frameables that we do.
Yeah.
Riccardo Mosticello designed the first series along with myself as Victorian Oddities. We have Duchess Prime, and they are just amazing pieces of art that you can frame very simply in any cheapo 4x6 frame. This one was like $5, I think.
They're awesome.
It's like a $5 one from Hobby Lobby or something like that. But just a really great way to show off your art, be able to hang it on the wall, set it on a bench. Turns miniature art into something that's neat and more available to explore and hand off to your friends. Have your give it to your mom, let her hang it on the wall. So welcome.
Yes, welcome in, Raiders. We
Join
are
us on
having
this journey.
a giveaway as well today. So if you're not familiar, here you go. There is a link that is coming up in chat right now. Click that link and follow it. Enter your information. And you only have to do that once a year. But you have to be here when we announce it. So we'll give you a 5-minute warning when that's happening. Typically, it's towards the end of the stream. And no, it's not a date with Super Duper John. For all of you.
It could be.
I mean,
Play your cards right.
Play your cards right.
Everybody calm down. Sugar Rush, yes, please use your time wisely today. Make sure you use the restroom. I'm trying to say that very politely because
unless
apparently
you're taking a shower because you get a win.
Don't be
you can do
pooping when we
showers.
start calling winners,
was-
is what he's trying to say.
I was trying to do that. Trying to be a little bit more polite, but
What is there not polite about, hey, don't go poop when we call your name?
it's just the pee pee poo poo talk that I try to avoid, Jason,
Dude, why?
because I am a professional adult. What was that,
Oh,
mister?
sorry. I was, it's my allergies.
It sure sounds like it. Hooper.
I'm a little stuffed up today.
Hooper saying, I love the fluorescent line, but I'm wondering why there is no blue.
Blue doesn't fluoresce very well, and so I was of the mind that our blue, transparent, and sky blue were already more potent than releasing the fluorescent blue, and I think people would have seen that and questioned why the fluorescent blue wasn't as bright as some of the other blues we had, because I wasn't going for the fluorescence for their nature of fluorescing, which sounds weird, but we were going for the ultra bright pigmentation that helps with like OSL and lighting effects and things like that. And I was less worried about the actual like UV fluorescing. And blue just is a very dull fluorescent, so didn't make it. I have some. We sampled it. We showed it on stream. I just wasn't ever happy with it. So
Sky blue's pretty dang bright if you're looking for a blue, though. So, Bald Man, none of that. This is a serious business stream. Don't bait me.
don't bait me.
I know what you're trying to do here. White blue's fantastic for moonlight. Says I love white blue. What a great color. Frigid says, can I just say the background / shadowing done on Whiplash is truly impressive. Jason, all your work is inspiring, but I'm inspired at this piece.
Thank you. Thank you.
So this...
That really means a lot, because that's all we do here for painting is we try to just get you worked up to the point where you want to try something.
Yeah.
You know?
Because
Find something you want to try and that looks good. And if it's doing a cast shadow or if it's doing something, it's what I really love about the Frameables is that they allow you to build the environment you place the character in. And, like Dallas from Atomic Mass Games shot me a behind the scenes photo of what he's doing. And he's thinking about doing his, and he's probably going to hate me for doing, he's thinking about doing his in a snowstorm like the Hateful Eight. Right, where he's got his coat and doing like
nice.
snow and monochromatic winter scene, which would be really rad. So it allows you to take such a different approach to this. Not that you couldn't with any model, but this one allows you to bake it into the scene with the background, so you can just create it. So I always, from day one, I envisioned him up against a wall with a wanted poster hanging on it, and Adrian, when he did the artwork, had him up against a wall because of our discussions, and so it just really worked. So that's what we're doing.
King Chaos says, what color would anyone recommend as a base coat if a primary color is jade? Like
Dark
that.
blues and purples work really well, like Payne's gray as a very dark chromatic black blue. Dark purple is one of my favorites for jade. It works really, really well. So again, I think cooler colors work better, but there's a world where you could do red oxide underneath jade. We did our Army Man challenge, and you saw me use red oxide as an underpaint for our camo greens just to give a really nice earthy tone without over weathering a simple model like this. Just by using the red oxide and allowing it to show through in the shadows, you can take greenish colors, which jade is a greenish color, and you can bring a warmth to them, because green and red being complementary give you kind of a brownish earthy tone as you combine them. And this wasn't mixed. This is just the red oxide on its own, as you can see. But when combined visually with the green, it gives you something that feels a little dirtier. So it just depends on what your ultimate goal for your Jade is. If your Jade is going to be going on something like a Space Marine that's going to be dirty, or something, fanciful and clean, it's up to you. I prefer cooler colors underneath greens, but there's a argument to be made for warm colors too.
Jason, any advice painting lava? Every time I try, it just looks like trash, says Gilborn.
Are we painting actual lava, or are we painting lava?
Gilborn. You can do everything once, as well.
Lava is an interesting one because lava is going to have as it gets thinner, so think in terms of like water in a pond, the water is thinnest towards the shore. Yeah. In most cases. There's spots where it could get thin over rocks and stuff in the middle, but if you're looking at like a stream or whatever, it's going to be thinnest towards the shore where it laps up against the edges. So we kind of think that way. There's obviously arguments to be made that you could have like in a pool, it's not thin by the edges, it's thin by the stairs or whatever. Right? But wherever there's less liquid is going to be darker in lava because it's going to be able to cool quicker. And as lava cools and turns into, igneous rock or whatever, it starts to brown, black, dark reds. And as it gets into the middle where it's deeper and there's a lot more heat, that's where it's going to be more vibrant and colorful. Yeah. So whether or not you decide to go to like, white, I don't really like that as much. When I watch lava flows and stuff and people picking through the skin, the carbonized skin where it cools on the top and it's like black lava flowing, but you poke into it and it's this real rich yellowy orange. I think that's really the concept to take, is get it darker towards where it's thinnest. So if you have rocks and it's pooling around rocks on a base, have it darker in the reds around the base, maybe even going to that carbon black where it's cooling and skinning over. And then make sure that you're working your brightest towards the center. So it's, I don't want to say it's different than the way you would normally be highlighting, but it kind of is. It's kind of in reverse, like we do all flame. Because flame is going to have its highest value towards the center of the flame, where the heat, right, is generated. And so think of it like that.
Yeah, sorry, guys. I hit a wrong button.
I was like, what was that?
I totally hit a wrong button.
It's just Chris looking like a deer in the headlights. It's like, you run this place, Chris.
Well, your Hephaestus, is that his name?
Hephaestus the giant?
I just love how you did that fire. That's pretty cool.
Well, we're starting on that guy. We're not done, but that's a good idea to do it. Yeah, I forgot.
Just like the base of that looks like a great base for lava.
So we haven't gone in and fully framed it all back in, but that's kind of what we're doing here,
yeah,
right?
Dude, look at that.
Is that we have more of the orangishness towards the little islands of black in here. I haven't gone back and done the carbon black to finish it all out yet. But that's the idea, right? Same thing. This would be like cracked lava. It's orange, around the edges, cool. And then brighter towards the center, as opposed to what we would normally do is, do our highlights around the edges. You just kind of flip-flop that. This needs more work on brightening up the yellow areas, so that we have more context. So we can do like a pale yellow in the inside areas, and then more reds that glow up on the outside of the rocks. So you're just going bright in the center of the line, and then darker as you go out to the panels.
Nice. Is it possible to do OSL with a brush? I only see people using an airbrush. Since I've only been painting for a month, I don't want to get one yet. I don't want to get one yet.
Yeah, 100%. You can do OSL with a brush, airbrush, however you like. Trying to think of just simple things. I do all of like my eye glow and stuff with a brush instead of an airbrush. So, things like this where you have a little bit of a glow on the eyes is always, I just do that with a brush. Trying to think of what else I've got here. Simple things, like I think he's got like a little green light glowing on there. That was all done with a brush. Yeah, that's just glazing. So I take transparent white and or titanium white and load the inside of this triangle with titanium white, and then take transparent white and glaze the edges with transparent white, and then edge it around the triangle with titanium white, and then go over it with like fluorescent green. And the white shows through the fluorescent or transparent color and gives you that glowy effect. So that's easy to do with a brush once you get used to glazing, because you really want the white that you glaze on needs to be something that is set up to not give you a lot of opacity. It's just supposed to brighten the area enough, and then put some color over it. If it's not bright enough, put a little bit more white over it, put the color back over it, and play with it back and forth that way. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with just a brush and not having to use the airbrush. The airbrush can make it simpler, does not guarantee that it is simpler, though. Because you can get stuck in a world where the airbrush extends the light too far. I'm going to look at models that we've got some OSL on here that might be useful to show.
That one dude.
What
right?
one dude?
The Catacomb guy, the Conquest guy.
So this is all done with a brush.
Oh, I see. You're talking about just with a brush, right? Nice.
And no airbrush to do the little bit of blue flame there. I haven't taken the blue flame outside of his hand. It's just radiating onto his hand. It hasn't gone onto any of the skin or anything next to it. But a lot of times, just using a brush is a lot easier in tight locations. And then as it gets bigger, where you want to extend the light onto a lot of other surfaces, the airbrush makes a lot of sense because it projects paint as rays of light would work. And the model will shadow the paint from getting, like we do zenithal highlighting with an airbrush. The same thing is good for OSL because the paint only goes where light would go. So if you put the airbrush close to the light source, spray the model will block the light as it's supposed to and cast shadows, which helps you create a more definitive feel for your light source. You were saying which for the Conquest guys?
Your Catacomb guy. I forget his name.
Catacomb?
Yeah, the guy with the skulls. But that wasn't with a brush.
Oh,
that
this
was,
guy.
You did a lot of that with a brush.
This
Didn't you?
was all set up with airbrush, I think.
This was?
I can't remember. No, I think it was done with brush.
You did some of it.
I think we did all this with brush, as a matter of fact.
You did quite a bit, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Because I was supposed to.
I think the bulk
there.
of this was done with a brush, just because we were going fast.
Yeah.
So it's just done with the transparent white and titanium white. Did some dry brushing and then put the color on there. Yeah, because I had to do this shadow manually. That's not done from the airbrush. That's done with the brush. And then we just glazed the maybe fluorescent yellow over the top, or transparent yellow. I don't remember which one we used.
Looks very nice. Super Duper John, question for you. What is your shirt?
Oh, yo, since Chris wouldn't make me a shirt, I had to make my own shirt, right?
Did you see this shirt?
Yes.
There you go.
He was wearing it at Adepticon.
Yep.
It has a Procurl bottle.
What is it?
That is a touch of bronze, good sir.
You're just doing this to self-promote.
Take note, Gabe.
He's literally doing this to self-promote. He didn't care about Super Duper John's shirt.
So
no,
Gabe's
I care.
the guy I had to complain about, huh? For not making me a shirt?
I see. There's a lot of slings, arrows being flung.
And that's why you keep saying you're here, is to deflect the slings and the arrows.
I hear it.
Are you deflecting slings and arrows that are actually meant for you?
No, maybe.
I'm curious.
I think they're meant for the world.
I'm just curious.
And yet I block everyone from the unfortunate.
I'm just curious how this works.
Christopher sounds like he's always right the way he's trying to reassure his rightness. Thank you, Sam. Thank you.
Wait.
Bald man, you're not bald. All right? Can't say it enough. You're not bald.
What is he talking about? His baldness? I don't
know.
understand.
Every time I see bald man,
why are you yelling at bald man?
Because every time he makes a comment, it's instant to my mind. I already told you, Chris, I'm suing you for all you got or a touch of bronze. You'll never find me. Literally, you'll never find me. I live deep in the heart of the desert. You have to, the only way I get mail is through carrier pigeon. And they take holidays off.
Oh, my God.
Scorched Earth, much love. Thank you so much for all you do, all you teach, creating the community, and giving us a place to go. Hey, Scorched Earth, thank you for showing up and being a part of it. And we love having guests in. Super Duper John, you were so kind. You gave a bunch of one-step away at Adepticon.
Yes, sir.
Super Duper, that was very
Super Duper John's very kind. You all are great.
One thing to get Chris to read my chats was to actually come in, but I also had to make him bagels so you'd pay attention to me, though.
Good.
You know?
Good. That's how that works. You have to bribe me now. I'm going to start doing like a little tip jar. And whoever tips the highest, your questions will get answered.
They're still not getting an answer.
Whoa. We are not going to do this.
That's what Super Duper John
This
just
is a
said.
community show.
He's an instigator.
People are important, Chris. They're not just your financial instruments.
No, everybody is meant for the means to the end. Empty Stout, deep in the desert next to the retirement homes. You are actually extremely correct. Yes, Sam, he made bagels from scratch. Double T, here's a tip. Read the chat. All right, thanks, Double T.
See?
Appreciate it.
Double T, you got it.
Hey, here's your tip. Read the chat.
He's not wrong.
Ba-boom.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Chris, he's not wrong.
Wirehead, I do, there's some hope. There's some young people moving up to where I live, out in the heart of the desert.
Yeah, do you have proof of this?
I do. My next door neighbor's pretty young.
Define pretty young.
65.
Okay, just checking. Just checking. Did they show up to bingo?
No,
Okay.
because I banned them from bingo.
How'd you ban them from bingo?
They didn't show up on time.
Oh my god.
It's a serious
so they tried
business.
to show up.
They
but
didn't
you got-
vote for me.
Okay. Okay. I see.
Bald man, full head of hair. That's all I'm going to say. Full straight up head of hair.
In Chris's defense, bald man is a bold-faced liar, though.
Yeah, he's got
He's
full
not.
head of hair.
He's not bald.
He's not bald. Chris runs a tight ship. Thank you for 93. I do that, Chai Cat. And speaking of a tight ship, welcome in, everybody. It's a giveaway day today. If you are not familiar with how our giveaways work, hit this link that's about to show up for you in chat. Sign up, and then your name gets put into this metaphorical hat that which we then pull a name from. And today is a good one. They're all good. That's the point. What are we giving away today, Jason?
I have no idea.
You do. We discuss these things.
I have no idea.
Should we wait? No, we'll tell you. Today, because this week we released the Expert Artist Acrylics
with the Expert Acrylics.
Series number 2. And these new Frameables. We're giving away a full set of Expert Acrylics Series 2. And your
wait, there's more?
Frameable of choice.
Wait. Who said you could give away that much?
You did.
No.
That's how it works.
No,
It's literally how it works.
No.
How it works.
No.
And you guys are going to love that chrome oxide green.
It's a good color.
It's a great color. Bald man, you need this win. Everybody says that, Bald man. The RNG gods, they do what they must. What's John's giveaway? John is going to give you a beautiful night out on the town in Tucson, Arizona.
Are you going to Tucson?
Yes, sir.
He's going to Tucson for FBI things.
Yeah. Oh, and Gillenborn. I live life. That's what I do for a living.
He lives life. See, that's what the FBI would have you think. He doesn't work for the FBI. Why would you wait until we all bought it already? Some of you might have not, Lumberjack. These are facts. Because if you weren't able to buy them, because not everybody can on release days, we're giving them away.
Lumberjack, if you win and you already have them, we will always take care of you. That
That's
goes
right.
for anybody. If you ever win something you already have, don't get depressed. We will work with you and make it something amazing.
We are kind and generous
I don't know about all that, but
and beautiful
I definitely don't know about
and
that.
whimsical. Shadowcast, I not bought any yet. That's what I'm saying. We'll get you. Yes, and Serenity. Even if you bought them, you can never have enough paint. That's true. Apparently, people are putting them on hot dogs.
When you say people, you mean person.
No, I say
don't-
we, the
I
people.
don't have any expert acrylics. I haven't tasted that yet.
See,
God.
I don't know how about no. Super Duper John might be the last guest we have here in the building. In this building, who knows?
It's a big sigh, Chris.
It's a big sigh.
going on over there?
I thought about all
How
the
you
things
feeling?
what we'd have to do to move this room to
Oh.
another location.
It's coming.
Instantly in my mind.
It's coming. I'm meeting with him tomorrow.
Just so you know, before this, Chris said how easy it was to move this room.
It is true. In my mind, when I look at this, we have built this place like a modular system. Because technically, we only have to have a corner. The problem is, I'll have to figure out my background now that I actually think about it. But technically, Jason could be just in a corner.
Nobody puts baby in a corner.
Thank you. Great segue. Hit this giveaway link. We're going to be doing that at some point today. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. I always give you a 5-minute warning, and you must be here. Let me repeat. You must be here. If Super Duper John happens to win, that would be hilarious. Doesn't work like that. You must pray to the RNG gods, and hopefully they bless you in whatever way, shape, or form. And in this case, the Expert Acrylics series number 2.
If I win, Chris, do I have to be in the, have Twitch running on my phone? And put it in chat?
I don't know, man.
All right.
That's the rules. You'll
That's
have to
true.
speak
That's
up.
a pretty good question,
That's true.
though. Like
You'll have to speak
you
up.
have to be here to win. Technically, Super John is the most here.
Yeah. But you have to be here still.
Alright.
If you happen to use the
But-
restroom anytime during
That's
the
true,
stream
huh?
and you are not here, I
I
will
dare you,
instantly
John.
go.
I dare you, John, that as soon as he starts announcing all this stuff, you just get up and go to the
I
bathroom.
should play my luck, huh?
Oh my gosh. Belial says, random question. Are you guys making an appearance at Nova Open this year?
Yes. Yeah. We will be there.
Yes, we do global delivery for these. And all you have to do, Harold, is sign up for this link. The link just came up. Hit that right there. And that is how you sign up for the giveaway. Just follow the instructions, and there you go. Death from Impulsor. Which
see if
brush
I-
is better at detail writing an Imperial Knight scroll? Question mark. Whichever one you're comfortable with.
Boy, how big is the scroll? The one that hangs from the waist?
It's an
or the
Imperial
crotch?
Imperial Knight. That must be pretty big.
You know, anything like that is the biggest brush that you can stand to use, right?
Yeah.
If it's in the open and you don't have to worry about, getting into nooks and crannies, then I would definitely invite you to use something like, a number 3, number 2, something in that world, only because you're going to want to have enough paint in the belly of the brush to survive all the brush strokes it takes to do your lettering and such.
Yeah. Checker says, so again, I have a question. With what color should I make a brighter red, like Carmen red, to not make it too much orange? It will be color armor. I'm painting a bus for local mini painting contest this weekend.
Okay, so read that back to me.
With what color should I make a brighter red, like carmine red, to not make it too much orange? It'll be color for armor. I'm painting a bus for local mini contest.
Okay, so carmine red is going to be something that trends a little bit more. When you say bright, I feel like you're...
But not too orange.
Carmine red is a little bit more like blood red, right? It's a little bit more of a bluish,
Yeah.
cool red, if that's a thing.
Oh, interesting. There's so many different versions of carmine red when I Google it.
Yeah, it's not a. It's one of those
It's
that
not
is
like
going to
a-
be like khaki. It has a lot of interpretation.
Yeah.
Adding flesh tones to red is always the best place to start. Okay, no matter what red you want, if you want to keep it from pinking or oranging too much,
Yeah.
go to your flesh tones. And the type of flesh tone that you pick is going to be what really directs how that highlight works. You know, if you use obviously a flesh tone with a lot of yellow in it, then you'll get a little bit more of a radiant red, something that feels more spot on red. If you use something that has a lot more desaturated, coloring in it, then you'll start to go to pinks.
Tractor says more like blood red.
Yeah.
There you go. The mo you know. Sam's asking, what size brushes are you using for these lines?
This is a
Sable
Sable
3?
number 3
Number 3?
right now.
Number 3?
Like I said, when you're doing lettering, this would be the kind of brush that I would try to make sure that I'm able to use for things like lettering. I'll use the number 3 that you see me using for all of the wanted poster stuff as we do that.
Yeah.
Hey, Jason.
Reason being because it'll hold enough paint in the barrel to go for long periods of time, but also be able to get to a sharp enough point that I don't just pull big blunt lines. I can keep them fairly thin and detailed.
John, you said you had a question?
Yeah. Do you plan on putting like a sepia filter on the scroll, or would that blend too much with the hat?
Yeah, I think something like a sepia or even the
to make it that yellowish
the
look?
yellow, yeah.
The old Westerner look.
Yep. I don't want to get it too much like the background.
Yeah.
So I haven't determined like how intense I'll go with the filter yet, but yes. It needs to have something to age it a little bit. Although I did yesterday say that I'm happy with it not being too crazy in that direction. It's fine.
We wouldn't want to get too crazy, Jason. This is a very serious business place.
No, it isn't. You keep saying that.
I stand by it.
I don't think that's the truth.
I am very, very serious.
As compared to
when I'm not necessarily always on stream, I'm a very serious businessman. Knife hands. Business.
I don't buy into anything this guy tells me. I don't even understand what's happening.
I think you believe it deep down in your heart.
I don't.
I don't know who to believe.
You should believe yourself, John.
Believe in yourself, John.
That's right.
Always believe in yourself.
I'll protect you. The slings and arrows from the public.
No, he won't.
I won't.
I don't know.
I will take a bullet for you, though.
Because
that bagel
he says that a lot.
pretty dang good.
He says that a lot, and then he doesn't.
Oh, I'll take a bullet right in the
right
in the lower arm.
He
just
won't.
wants to date me.
You don't get to pick where
Not
you
a fatal
throw
shot.
arrows at you.
I won't take the fatal shot for John, but something like in the arm, I'd take that for you.
You don't
Those
get to
bagels
pick.
were to die for.
Ha-ha.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. Could it be?
Is it broken?
Oh,
Did you
no.
finally run out of batteries?
One of my buttons is starting to fade. You mean this piece of plastic I bought from across the world doesn't last for life? Oh, no. Okay, good. It's just that one button. That's really unfortunate. Spaznet says, you keep saying serious. I don't think that means what you think it means.
Yeah, exactly. You keep using that word.
I don't think you think that knows what that means.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Yes, Sam, I'm so sorry. Those bagels were good, delicious. Is Jen a bagel person?
No, not necessarily.
What makes you a bagel person? That's really the question I'm looking for, chat. I would,
What the heck?
by definition, call John a bagel person.
I didn't know that was a thing.
You made bagels.
Yeah.
That's like the definition of the bagel person. It has to be. They were delicious, though. I like the it wasn't burnt underneath, but it was like nice and crisp.
Yeah. So I did. So I ran out of cornmeal, right? Usually I put a little cornmeal dust on the pan. So, it has that nice texture on the bottom. But I ran out, so you didn't get the full experience.
It was delicious, though.
Yeah, it's good.
It was very, very good.
It was definitely the smoothest dough I've made.
Thank you for
so
doing
far.
that, by the way,
Yeah,
because I know that
absolutely.
everybody over at the other building probably really enjoyed that.
They did.
Yeah, they were pretty
Philip was
excited.
just mentioning that in chat, and he was saying thank you. Yeah. Sugar Rush. I don't trust a person that doesn't like bagels. That's a interesting hill to stand upon, Sugar Rush. But I hear you, man. Godspeed.
How can you not like a bagel though?
I don't know.
I mean, they got those weird bagels like blueberries and stuff. I'm a savory bagel guy.
Savory bagels?
Yeah.
Wirehead said, I miss Toronto bagels. What, did they close? Did Toronto close?
Wow.
What's going on? Toronto bagels. I'm sure I'm missing your reference. Bald Man says, great. Now I have to make homemade tamales when I visit.
I'll come back. If you make tamales, I'll come back.
Yes.
We are big fans of the tamale here at Monument Hobbies.
That's correct. And Dallas always misses them. Cornflake Justice.
Yeah, we have to invite you the
Thank
next
you
time we're having
for that,
Dallas in town. If you're bringing tamales.
Cornflake Justice says, oh my, these stripes looks right out of a comic book. Oh yeah, over a year with you all. Yeah, 14 months, Cornflake Justice. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Stan says, I don't like plain bagels, a textured thing. It's going to have seeds in it
Pop out.
or on top. Huh. Nice. Yeah, I'm the same way, Stan. I like the everything bagel.
Well, this is tough.
What's that?
Having to get my angle to where I can kind of keep these folds or the wrinkles coming across, because I want a little bit of definition over on this side too.
You're talking about on the poster?
Yeah. Even if it's just, a little bit of extra darkness in some of these spots. It makes it feel like the area where it was rolled up, transfers across the entire backing. I don't have as many right here, so. Very faint, but see?
Yeah.
Having that additional texture makes it feel like it's the same
Oh, yeah,
thing.
yeah. Yep. Don't put any paint on your bagels. I'm just gonna blanket statement that right now with all those comments. No, don't do that. Did you paint this shadow in right here?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Because it's kind of like elevated. How is this sticking to the wall?
I'll do like nails up top.
Oh.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Now I've screwed myself because I've made it have texture like this.
Yeah.
And I have to paint letters on it.
Oh.
So that's great.
Would you have done that the other way around, or does it matter at that point?
Nah, as soon as I start giving it this kind of, Venetian blind texture, my letters have to warp to that texture. So I've just made it very hard on myself. But
oh. I was just about to say, isn't it kind of like doing isn't it kind of like doing the stripes on the shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Right.
He'll get it. He'll do it.
So we'll make it happen. Have faith.
Super Duper John, this is where Super Duper John lets us in on his secret ingredient, a touch of bronze. What if that was John's like diabolical plan, is that he put paint in all of those bagels,
got Monument Hobbies to eat,
gave us the bagels.
Evil.
I mean, you guys saw me on a grill, right?
Oh yeah, we saw you all right, mister. Sam, I love how Jason took a hard turn back to the stream's reason away from food, but then it gets quiet. Because I think he was realizing what he just said, where he put himself like, all right, now he's got to write the lettering on this thing.
It almost looks three-dimensional. It almost looks like it's sculpted on there.
That's what I'm saying, like from this angle and how you have it on the table.
Yeah. To some extent.
No, Carl Duty, great segue. You did not miss the giveaway. It is a giveaway day, though. Isn't that right, Jason?
That's what they keep telling me.
Yes. And what are we giving away, Jason?
I've been told we are giving away a set of all 6 of the new Expert acrylics that we've been using on this bad boy.
That's right.
Along with your choice of the new Texture Trainer Frameables.
That is correct.
And I guess technically you can pick any Frameable, but we'll start with the new 3. So
that's right.
Whatever you like out of the new Weird West villains from the mind of Adrian Smith, you can grab any one of these 3 plus your own set of Expert acrylics. So that you have your ability to toss your hat in the ring and show us what you're made of. Paint up Whiplash Willy, maybe.
Whiplash Willy.
I got to tell you, this is one of my favorite models of all time.
Yeah.
It's quickly become one of my favorite models of all time. I think this entire series will be that way. And I can't wait to get them all mounted in frames next to each other and hang them on the wall.
Yeah.
That's the thing that really gets me jazzed about these. These 3, especially with the vibe that I'm going to give them of the Old West. I might do one of them next to a wood barn so they don't look like they're all standing right next to one another.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I might actually end up doing that and Andy Warhol kind of style. Like, I like zenithaling with the color, so I think I might end up doing that.
Yep.
With a couple of these.
Yep. All right, can you get a picture of a Wanted poster?
Sure.
So I can see some like Old West Wanted poster. Google that or something. Pro Grill. That's so funny. A touch of bronze burgers. You would love to see some Frameables with a cowboy robot. Well, Rufus is a robot. He doesn't have a cowboy hat, but Rufus
He's pretty
is a
close.
Robot. He has the little bowler, right?
Yeah.
He's got his little bowler cap and an underbite.
Work's done.
He's the muscle for the group. He carries the cash box and a bat. But he's all robotic, all clockwork style. He really is. He's got gears along his guts, like watch gears.
Here we go, Jason. I got one for you.
That's perfect.
No. Daisy Jade. Yeah, like that one, like that old one that's down there. Any of those are fine.
How about, there was a good one up here. Any of these?
Yeah, like that Wanted Dead or Alive one with Billy the Kid on it.
Fun.
I don't know. Does that say Billy the Kid? No, the one next to it that says Billy the Kid.
This
literally says Billy the Kid.
Hey.
I wasn't joking.
Watch that tone, mister.
Hey, I wasn't joking.
This is one you want? This one right here?
Yeah. Why not?
This one?
It's very simple. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm not. You're trying to pick the ones that have like 50 million things on them.
Sorry, let me clip it out for you real quick. Doing the Lord's work.
He's trying to kill me, chat.
No, I'm not trying to kill you. I'm just trying to make you better. 1 second. There we go. And boom.
Oh, Stan, that's cool. Yeah, shoot me a link on Discord or something.
Wanted, dead, or alive.
Yeah, Tim, I would ask that same question. Like, Chris, when are you going to prime those other Frameables so we can actually see the details on stream?
Jason doesn't want me to.
What?
You were like,
that's never been said before.
We're not going to prime those. John heard it too.
Doesn't even sound like me. Doesn't even sound like me.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
He's like, no, Chris, we're not going to prime those, mister. Which one's better, man? Up to you.
Yeah, you don't. Okay, so the choice of two horrible things does not equal freedom of choice. That's not how that works.
They're going with B. Calm down, Mickey.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Super duper, I'm really sorry.
Yeah.
I have to
apologize for
to
me.
John,
I'm an adult man.
They're making me play on the fence, you know. Choose between the guy who taught me how to paint or the guy who says he runs the stream.
Yes.
Or the ship. What was it?
I'll kill switch it. He's putting a pencil on this model, by God.
I am. Yes. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is just kind of come in here and very quickly straight line to get our spacing.
Yeah.
And then we'll make it conform to the shape after we have the spacing done the way I want it.
Yeah. I mean, this is pretty cool if you're into that kind of thing. Framed and painted. Wanted, framed and painted.
You're pretty pleased with yourself on that one.
That's all Ryan. Ryan came up with that. It was awesome. I know you're out there, my son. Godspeed. I can't believe it. He's putting the pencil on the model, Chuck.
When are we gonna get that Monument Hobbies pencil?
2065.
65. All right.
Gabe. Oh no. Make sure he's not dead. Looks like Gabe isn't here. OMG, I don't know you can use a pencil on paints. This is awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I can make my own designs? Mind blown.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny how we get into that mindset. It's like, I wouldn't use a pencil on this, but it's the perfect tool.
I see a bunch of prototype stuff around here.
There's no prototype anything.
Yeah.
Super duper.
See a couple prototypes.
What do you see here? Don't you look around, you little snooping eyes?
No, I'm seeing a prototype Jason showcased.
What's that?
At the beginning of the month.
What did Jason? What did you show?
You want me to grab it?
I understand what you're talking about. Just the prototype.
Just the prototype.
Jason makes cool stuff, right, Jason?
Yes. So I've been told.
Gilborn, unfortunately, we are not legally allowed to condone the actions of putting paint onto food. Legally. Now, our beautiful chat members and community members have at it. Free country. Do what you will. Monument Hobbies does not condone eating the paint of any kind. We do not encourage it either.
Those taste pretty good.
But to whom's their own. Do what you want. Except for murder.
All right, cool.
Danger Boy, can we put food on the paint? Now you're getting it. Good.
Wait,
Oh,
whoa,
good.
whoa.
Well.
Whoa,
How
whoa,
the
whoa.
turntables have turned.
No.
That's
No,
what
no, no,
I'm
no, no,
inventing
no, no.
models that go on paint, so
No.
it's not how that works. We see what you're
Thanks.
doing there. No, you did not miss the giveaway yet. Giveaway has not happened yet, but I'm going to gotta do this. I bring up his picture. There you go. Billy the Kid. Can you use food as paint? Absolutely. We would encourage you to buy Pro Acryl before going to the grocery store and buying your food as paint.
Yeah.
That's Jason's next project. He can only paint with food. Ew. How dirty and messed up would that be, man? Now you're just following the texture here.
Yeah.
Just eyeballing it.
Just making it up as I go.
Yeah.
Making crooked lines.
I can see what you're doing though, like with the raised and then it goes there and then it raises and goes back.
Trying to make it feel like it's on since I painted this to have these folds, I just need to give you something that feels like there's true
folds in them
with the leather or with the letters, right?
Yeah.
Whether it's exactly right as we do it is more just a matter of your ability to do geometry.
Yeah.
But I'm faking it till we make it, kind of a thing.
You say that and then everybody's like, dang it, if this is Jason's faking it, I'm screwed. You can do anything you want, chat, when you put your mind to it.
And you do this when it's thin, right? So that I'm doing these very thin lines.
Yeah.
So that I can control more of the look, and I can fix this. If I were to go in and paint the letters really thick right now, I'd be in a world of hurt if I got the waviness wrong, because then what do I do? I have to paint the scroll over again.
Yeah.
With these, I can thicken them, move them left or right if I don't like the way it looks, and lengthen them. Like maybe this A comes down a little bit long, so I can elongate all of them if I want. So I can make all that match when I keep it thin, but if I make it overly thick, then it's very tough to correct as you go. That's the only thing that you got to be careful with.
Ogre, mid to late May is when the new one-step paints will be coming out. That Chai Cat would totally get Monument Hobbies candy. Candy paintbrushes with sour candy liquid you drip onto a plastic palette. Lumberjack says, my friend tells me my wet palette looks like candy dots. A lot of ideas. I was trying to tell Gabe, but he's MIA. He's MAA. Get it?
I don't get it, Chris.
Miniatures as art celebration.
Oh, now I get it.
You son of a gun.
If you thought watching this online was mesmerizing, it's different in person. I'm just watching this, man, and I'm lost in it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pro Acryl flavored Dippin' Dots. Ooh. No. Yeah, Boshak, you're onto it. Pro Acryl Fun Dip is what I would like to do. Because then we could do like pigment powders as Fun Dip, which would be awesome.
A little mystery pack.
Yeah, dude.
Pro Acryl finger paints. You know those little hands that you can put on your fingers?
That's true. But we already you can already finger paint.
Yeah, but why would you make your finger dirty if you can put a little glove on your finger to paint for you?
Product development. John, you're hired.
That's right. That's
perfect.
That's what I've been looking for.
There it is. We got there. We landed that plane. Would it be, Justin PK says, would it be easier or harder if you tried this by painting the letters before you added the texture to the poster?
It limits what you can add as texture. You've made your decision at that point, right?
Yeah.
So the answer is to can you do it? Sure, you can. You can have the letters would define the shape of the poster. What I've chosen to do is the opposite, right? I've chosen to let the poster determine the texture of the whole thing because the poster is the deal, not the letters. The poster is the material. It's the thing we're painting. Everything else is just kind of written on it. So if you wanted to do it that way for simplicity or to make sure you didn't get out of control, yeah, you could definitely do that.
No, we won't affect Harold. We won't or grudge the stream member by buy something, vote the stream member to get coated with Pro Acryl. We don't have like a pull down. We don't have like a slime thing for John. What if there was just a massive vat of paint above you and you had no idea? It just fell upon you.
I'm ready.
We don't have that. But it'd be so cool if we did.
That'd be finger licking good.
I don't think so. We do not condone that. Bathe in the paint if you can't eat it. That's getting dangerously close. Right?
I don't.
Jesus, I just work here.
I try to tune it out so hard.
What are you talking about? This is good content. This is great content. I'm just reading what the people are saying, Jason.
Yeah, I don't know why
I'm just the messenger.
I don't know why Chris ignores chat so much. These people are great.
Oh, he's been banking on that one since that drive in California. He's been stewing up that. He was cooking that up with the bagels this morning. I see how this is. This is a live in-person revolt. That's what this is. A lot of you are talking about eating the paint right now, and I hear you, but we will not stoop and slapple down to that level.
Don't eat the paint.
Blaze and wash is great for no. Panic bomb. Gosh darn it.
Thanks, Lumberjack Tim. I need to be hired.
You need to be hired?
Yeah.
Baldman Jason, just tell me when I should put my 2-week notice in to replace Chris. Immediately.
If not sooner.
Because after this is it. This is John's reinstatement. John will get fired today. Therefore, your 2 weeks, if you put it in this afternoon, which should all line up. I'm already fired. Foo Wizard says, what paint color shocked you the most on how often you use it?
Me?
Yeah.
What paint color
Yeah.
shocks me the most that I use it so much?
Yeah.
I mean, I've been painting a long time, so it doesn't really shocks me that I use it a lot.
No, but what really shocks you, Jason?
Electricity?
Maybe this question is better served at how. Maybe it's the amount you use. Which one is it? On the shocked you on the most amount, right?
Oh,
I think that
like
might be,
when I'm like, how in the world am I having to replace that bottle of paint?
Yeah, there you go. I think that's a better question here. It's new.
Honestly, I think that the paints that I replace the most are white, blue, Payne's gray, and pale yellow. Since we got dark purple primer.
Yeah.
Dark purple would have been one of those too, but since we
purple.
got dark purple primer, I don't have to use the dark purple out of the bottle as much.
I would say that's pretty good.
Payne's gray, white, blue, and pale yellow are the bottles I replace the most. They're the ones that I'm always judging how and when we need to get a restock of paint, because I go over there and go clacka, 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 and Payne's gray probably more than anything is empty all the time. I mean, it's already damn near empty, and I feel like we just did this.
You did. Did you just? I see.
You know, there are some colors up here that are very, very, like orange red is very empty because we made eclectic salmon for the Blood Angels, and I used a lot of it.
You said orange red?
Yeah, orange red. But those are the ones that I'm always like, oh, geez, we're already out. But I know I use them a lot.
Yeah.
I don't think your brain ever equates the amount of usage to actually emptying a bottle.
I think dark purple, but you're right, before the primer.
Before the primer, dark purple would have been the one. But now it's Payne's gray because that's the other shadow color that I use so much. But other than that, everything else is pretty even.
Yeah.
I don't find myself shocked that, oh my gosh, have I already used all that? Maybe satin black. Because I don't use a lot of satin black, but when I do use it, it's for base rims and stuff where you use a lot of paint, and so it doesn't seem to last as long.
I have used a lot of satin black.
It's a fantastic color
because of that.
Yeah.
Because like when you gotta paint 50 rims, it goes quick.
Those are the only ones that I'm really. I think that I would say that I run out of consistently. Dark plum.
Yep.
Falls in that group too.
Boshak says, any chance we could ever see the paint racks, or are they done for good?
What do you mean, us making them?
Yeah.
Nah, they're pretty much done for good. I never say never, but that's not something that we're into doing. The cost of shipping and MDF and all that stuff has just gotten to where it's too much.
You can go find pretty good equivalents online, too. Oh,
100% you can. It's not even about equivalence. It's just people make better stuff, and they don't charge you as much as I have to, which makes a huge difference.
Belial and Stan. So you're saying to save on Payne's Gray, a Payne's Gray primer is on the horizon?
No, I didn't say that.
But are you kind of saying it, Jason?
I'm not even kind of saying that. People have been saying we need a Payne's Gray primer. It's not that it wouldn't happen. I'm just not focused on primers right now. It would be quick for us to do it, but...
Give us a Payne's Gray primer, says Belial.
Yeah, I know. There's a couple more colors of primer that I think will be really good, especially with the advent of the one-step colors.
Belial's like, what do I have to do to get a Payne's Gray primer? What do I have to do?
Yeah, make bagels.
$2 million. It's always the same number. You guys keep asking. I just change the voice I tell it to you in.
So you're saying I could put my official Monument Hobbies paint rack up on eBay for $1 million? Yeah, or private sell it. eBay takes a lot. So
I got a brush control question for you, Jason, actually.
Yeah.
How do you get those nice, perfect lines that you're doing? Because every time I try doing what you're doing, some sort of line work, the paint seems to kind of either gloop or the opacity isn't as strong as I would like. I can't just get that consistency just right.
It's a great question. If you're not, did everybody hear that?
Yep. Line work.
Like when you're doing line work, how are you getting a consistent ink style pen line, and it's number one, the amount of pressure I'm putting on the brush is very, very light, so that I'm able to get a very thin line, right? So, you know, if you're painting, the problem with a brush is that it bends. So you can't treat it exactly like a pen, because if I go to make an O, right, it's very difficult on that swoop to do it, because see how it gets all thick here? Because the pen acts like a calligraphy pen.
Yeah.
And so you can use that to your advantage if you're doing calligraphy, but I suck at that. So if you want to make an O, one of the big things to do is that you got to kind of quarter it, right? Do one quarter, then kind of rotate the brush and do the other one, then start over here and come down, and then here and come down. So a big part, especially when doing letters, the hardest thing is remembering that you're not writing, you're painting graphics. And there's a big difference there. You're not writing letters, you're painting lines. The lines wind up looking like letters, but if you try to do it like lettering, you will kill yourself unless you're very, very used to that and use a lettering brush. But even on something at this scale, the lettering brush isn't going to do you any good. And so it's that thin line, barely pressing, so that when I'm painting, pop in super close.
Yeah.
You'll notice that, watch the tip of the brush. You can't really even see the tip of the brush move. A little trail of the tip of the brush that bends out there, but there's very little pressure being used. And then when I'm doing this, and I notice that, see, these aren't black anymore, they're kind of dark gray.
Yeah.
My opacity has gone down. That's when I go rinse my brush out. You know, I leave it fairly wet, but I load it with a lot of paint. So notice that there's a chunk of paint on there, see? See that big blob of paint? I have that, and then I pull my point out of that. So now I have a lot of material on the brush, which makes it opaque, but a lot of fluid on the brush too, which makes it flow. So now I can pull that same thickness of line, but I can get it back to being black, right? And then it's really just practice to keep steady with how you can do straight lines and such, right? This is why I say grab a piece of card stock and, you know, paint parallel lines. See how long you can pull a line comfortably before it starts to wiggle because you've gotten, you know, stretched out too far. Practice, you know, pulling a line like we did that straight line one, where I'm moving my entire steepled finger so I can go the whole distance along the side of a tank maybe, right? Practicing this, doing, you know, we talked about doing very tight, fast lines for texturing, because this will let you do like cross hatching. You can come in and make very visible cross hatching if you're doing comic book style painting, right? Things like that. Being able to practice line work is really good. And then when you're doing curves, right, you're just having to go and do a 45-degree arc and then reverse it and do the other 45-degree arc. Don't try to do an S with your brush, because it'll thicken and thin out like a calligraphy point will. So, you know, you're using it in painting lines, not letters. That's all I'm doing here. And notice I'm rotating the thing around a ton. You know, I'm making sure that I'm always pulling the line, not pushing the line. One of the big problems people will do is you'll have whatever way you're comfortable painting. For me, it's pulling a line towards myself, and that's the way it is for most people. Okay, so for me, I'll come in here and I'll make sure I'm pulling the line, and then I'll switch direction and pull the line a little bit here, and then I know my line switches directions again, so I'll stop and then stop. But rather than, you know, when you're used to writing, you're just like, I'll do that whole thing all at once like that. I can after I've got it set up, but at first I wouldn't do that because my line can get away from me. The thickness and thinness changes. So I'm doing it this part, then lifting the brush, then this part, and always with very light pressure. And then go back and backfill it as I need to thicken the line up however I want. And if I want thicker than that, I went to the inside that time. Maybe I continue to do so to thicken that leg of the in up a little bit. Right. It's getting a little watery, and I could see through it because at some point in time the moisture on your brush overtakes the pigment, so you got to go back and make sure I don't have dirty fingers here and reload the brush. And then here I'll thicken out this part, and I'm thickening it out to the right too, so I don't close up this triangle of the N. So I've kind of chosen that I'm going to go in here and do most of my line thickening from the right on these first two, but now I'm looking at it like, okay, now maybe I have this center leg. I'm not getting paint. So that time I had too little moisture on. So go back and reload the brush, and I will continue to thicken this center leg out like so. And when I get it to the point I like it, then I'll look and say, okay, how does this triangle area compare to this triangle area? This one's thinner at the inside corner than this one is. So I'll thicken this line a little bit to the left, right? And drop it down like this to make those look the same. That make sense? Mm. And then I'll go back to the right side to thicken the rest of it because I don't have enough space to do it on the other side until it's as thick as the other legs of the N. And I'm always just judging based on what I'm seeing on one side. If that one winds up being a little thicker than this one, I'll come back to the left on this one and thicken it up. And just balancing it, making sure that I keep my letter spacing right. Like that. And now that ends pretty good. But this is why you start with just a thin line for your letter. Because now you see I can thicken left, thicken right, and that'll balance where it is. I can make a letter look like it's shifted almost a full half letter space one direction or the other, because I can either use the line of this T could be literally the right side of the T, the left side of the T, or the dead center of the T. And depending on how I paint it, I can make that letter shift fully across the horizontal spacing to make it fit wherever I need it. Within reason. You can't fix like an inch, right? But you can make it pretty easy to tell. Can you bring that wanted sign back up?
Yeah.
Does that help, John?
Yeah, absolutely.
I hope it does. That's live, mister. That's going to cost you. I'll invoice you.
I already paid in bagels, remember?
That's true. A quick look on Amazon. There's both MDF laser cut paint racks for PA as well as 3D printed ones. Yeah, you can get a bunch of different racks out there. There's so many, but it's just not in the stars for us.
It's so much to ship it. Normally, what I see from places is that either the business, that's all they do, and so they can make it up in volume, or they're hobbyists, people that have a laser at home.
Yeah.
Sell on Etsy, things like that, which is great. As a side
cutter.
hustle, MDF and acrylic racks and stuff are great. As a main business, not so much. Because the cost of wood is so variable.
Yeah.
Especially for things like 1/8 inch MDF, which nobody uses, 3mm MDF. It's just not used in a lot of industries, so it's a specialty buy in bulk.
Yeah.
And that always makes it tough to keep your pricing the same. So we'd set a price, and if we really were doing it in a business sense, we would have to change the price all the damn time. And that feels bad for everybody.
Yep. Stan saying, Jason, are you going to freehand a Willy portrait?
I don't have enough space to do so. Right? So the saving grace of this is that the way I positioned it
is that you did that on purpose.
Is that I did that on purpose. So he's basically is the face on the wanted poster is what it's turning into, which I think is a neat shtick. And we'll leave it like that. So that I don't have to do anything. They are the portrait on the poster.
So Jason.
Sir, yes, sir.
How much do I get if I get Willy?
Right now, it appears that it's $7-something.
I was just about to say, why 7, Jason? Why did that speak to you?
Well, I don't know. Good question.
Was that the first thing that came to your head?
It was the first number that I thought would be visible, and you could tell it was going to be a 7 if I did it with the limited space I have next to his shoulder.
I see. Okay, because you definitely can tell.
It could be a 2, but that's why I did the flat bar on the top of the 7, so it feels like a 7.
Yeah, it looks like I instantly knew it was.
And it could be lucky number 7. You know, you could play with that however you wanted to.
Lucky number 7. Gilborn says he is $7.23. $7 on a dilly bar, says K Shorties.
Still don't know what a dilly bar is, dude.
What do you mean? Jason had a dilly bar.
It is horrible.
I was driving.
It is horrible. When freaking Chris comes out and says, it tastes like chemicals, you know it's bad.
Amazing. For your soul.
God,
not for your body.
It's a soul bar then. A soul dilly bar.
Something like that.
It's horrible. So we are going to have to shift the T right because the way I drew the crossbar puts it at its limit. I can't extend this crossbar anymore. So what I'm going to have to do here is start with the crossbar and go right up to the edge of that and drop it down the way I want it, like so. right? And then that'll be the left hand as far as I can go left with the T. But notice how now the crossbar is going to extend way far to the right. I've unbalanced it. So that means that this part of the T winds up being the leftmost side. And we'll be able to fix that pretty easy. So I will just paint all my thickness for the T over to the right now.
Sevens have this sort of slot machine vibe in the old rest front, says that Chai Cat. Yeah, I feel that. Ogre, you shouldn't be. We don't condone driving. I know Tim does that all the time, but
what?
If you call my name, can you give me a second so I pull over?
Yes.
But we go pretty quick, Ogre, so you got to be quick.
Tell him that. If you're driving, we give you a little bit of time.
Everybody's driving then. We do typically go quick, but you'll have enough time. We don't go that fast. Bald Man, I don't have anything against the ideas that you present in general. I just realize that you are a swindler and
a swindler
and a man filled with a head of hair. So there you go.
Wow.
Can you prove you are driving? Says Tadpole Jackson. I don't know. Maybe. Just crash the car. It's as safe as eating the paint. Do not crash your car. That is not correct. Yeah, your insurance company is not going to like that claim. Yeah, so I was trying to win something on a hobby giveaway from these guys who give stuff like paint away, and then I crashed into a pole. Can I get a new car?
Most
Good
definitely.
luck.
Best claim ever. Best claim ever.
Gerald Ginkgo. Chris, you attacking my boy Bald? Yes, I am. He ain't no bald man.
You have a full head of hair.
Full head of hair, man.
Full head of hair, man. You're a liar.
Sidewinder Slim. Chris, you sound like the old Jerky Boys album. Everybody calm down.
He does.
Go get yourself a toupee, bald man, and make sure you're here for the giveaway.
All right, I'm having a freehand here. I didn't do the D. Said that out loud.
It's a family show, isn't it?
It's something. It's something. I used to work auto claims, and that wouldn't even be a top 100. I'm sure working for that, you've heard a lot of stuff. I am sure.
I remember reading something about someone taking those pork claws, the pull apart pork claws, messed up their Mercedes at a cabin and said a bear did it.
Interesting.
And they have it all on camera of the person with the claws scratching up the car.
What?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Just to default or to defraud the insurance?
Yeah, get the money from the Mercedes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to start trying to do that stuff.
So, I have an insurance story.
What a great segue to
We had an SUV in New York.
Uh-oh, gosh.
And we had an old English Mastiff.
Okay.
And the Mastiff is huge, right? She stood 6'7" when she'd stand on her hind legs, put her front paws on my shoulders, and look down on me.
Wow.
Huge, 165 pounds. Great dog. Went up to, what's it called? Montauk, Northern Long Island, right? To visit a friend's house and took the dog. So got the car there, had to leave the dog out in the car while we moved all the luggage in, and so the windows were down and all that. Went back, got the dog out, let her run around, and started to do our weekend stay.
Yeah.
Did not roll the windows up.
Oh no!
Had the dog, because it's a 2-hour drive out of the city on the BQE and the Long Island Expressway and all that out of the New York, because I lived in Brooklyn. Had her water bowl and some kibble in a bowl in the back of the SUV where she would hang out, right? Just left it all out there. Brought in all the bags, forgot about it overnight. Come out the next morning.
Oh no.
Yeah, the entire inside of our truck was destroyed.
Oh no.
Something got in, ate all the kibble, and was too fat to get out, is what they figure, and was trapped and scared. And
so a bear or something.
probably a raccoon.
Oh wow.
Probably a raccoon, because the claws were small and very deep tears, but tore through the leather dash, ate one of the seats, nearly gone. It was insane. There was blood on the windows from where it had probably scratched through its claws and stuff.
Wow.
We didn't hear or notice anything. Come out the next morning, it's like,
That's
it looked like an
crazy.
animal exploded in the car. Like there was hair everywhere. There was blood on the seats and on the windows. There was a smear of blood. We were like, what kind of murder scene happened here?
Wow.
And of course, I had to call an insurance agent out, and they wouldn't come all the way out there. So they were like, well, just take some photos and you know, we'll bring it down to the shop and we'll take a look at it. But it was funny to me because, like, somebody in chat said that these don't even make the top 100 things they've heard. I was like picking up the phone going, we're so screwed. Nobody in their right mind would believe this when I have this dog.
Oh yeah.
And the kibble bowls, and half the story is that, okay, so I have this dog.
That's massive.
This massive dog, and you're going to look at it and say, but the guy was really cool. He was like, there's no way this dog did this damage. Your dog, if it had just bit the seat, would have taken half the headrest off with just her bite size.
Yeah.
But this was lots of little tears all over the place. So it was crazy. But they replaced the entire interior of that SUV. They had to replace the back bench seat, both front seats,
a new car?
the whole dash
Well, I guess now
cover,
your car's
3 of the
fine,
4 door panels, all the carpet in the back. It was like literally a whole brand new interior for the truck.
That's a big dog. Alex said that what you described is actually a horse, Jason.
Yeah.
That's a huge dog.
Yeah, it was like raccoon or possum or something, but it got in there and literally, I guess there could have been multiple ones in there fighting over the food. I didn't think about that. That's crazy. A raccoon crashed out.
Wow.
It's just so insane. What color was the dog? The dog, that was the other thing, is that the dog was, what do you call it? It's not brindle, it's the light tan, the golden light tan. And whatever else in there was a lot of white.
Interesting.
And she didn't have any white hair.
That's
so
funny.
there was a lot of white and gray. But I don't know.
Light umber?
There was so much of her hair in the back because that was her car. That was what we took her in. We took her for rides all the time. So it was so much of my dog's hair, although she also had short hair.
Oh.
So while there was a lot of her golden hair, the Old English Mastiffs had short hair.
Yeah.
And so there's a lot of it back there, but it was short. And then there were all these long, I say long, they were like 2-inch long hairs, you know?
That is crazy.
But I was like, nobody's going to believe this. That's just, we're screwed. We're gonna have to like, you know, pull an insurance fraud to get rid of the car that won't get covered by insurance, right? We're gonna have to like drop it off a bridge.
That's crazy. He was taupe colored, says K Shorty's. Great segue.
Taupe, maybe
Taupe.
so.
Hey, guess what? We're having a giveaway today.
What?
That's right.
No, wait. Can you bring that poster back up for crying
I
out
was
loud?
just typing for a second.
For crying out loud, can you let a man do my job?
I can't. I have to be able to type. There's a giveaway today. Hit that link.
For crying out loud.
If you are not familiar with how our giveaways work, you hit that link right there. Sign up. If you've already signed up this year, don't do it again. Your name's in the pool. And by the pool, I mean the metaphorical pool of which we pull from. And this is your 5-minute warning. I need to go use the restroom. Lumberjack told me not to do this, but I actually have to pee now.
Yeah, but
What am I supposed to do? Just wet
don't worry,
myself?
Chris. I'll run the ship.
No, yeah.
He just said basically he'll take your job.
You'll run the ship?
He basically just said he'll take your job.
Does
That's what I heard.
anybody listen to
I
my
literally heard
metaphors?
him say he's about to take your job. That's what
I
heard.
am the ship. You are the ocean.
So Super Duper John is taking Chris's job as of go.
Right now.
Well,
Have to pee.
All right.
Chris is fired.
There's a free-handed D. I said that out loud. I think I did that pretty well. That you can imagine there's an E in there, right?
Yeah.
Just a little peek of the. Why are humans the way we are? The philosophical question embedded in this stream.
Let's bring it back into the room.
Yeah, let's bring it back into the room, therapy guy. Exactly. Exactly.
What are you peeking at, Jason?
Huh?
What are you peeking at?
What's that?
What are you peeking at?
I'm not peeking at anything. The letter D is peeking out from behind the hat just perfectly. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I didn't really take the style of these letters into account, so I kind of screwed myself, but we'll make it work anyway.
Could be like a little slot machine as you
Yeah.
see this chat. Bing, 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 bing. Super Duper John gets to see the back end of all of this stuff.
So I can tell you if Chris is lying or not.
Uh-oh.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Chat sent him to
No.
make sure that the giveaway is legit.
Oh, it's always legit.
It's something.
I wish there was a way I could rig it for you, chat. But guess what? I don't make the rules. The RNG gods have spoken. And they do not speak well of you sometimes.
Everybody's talking about the D now.
I was gone for like 2 minutes.
And this is what you're left
3
with.
minutes,
This is
4
what you get to come
minutes.
home to.
There's a
Great.
Well, so we had a talk, Chris.
5-minute warning.
So, Chris, we had a talk. And we spoke about the D.
He spoke. Okay. I see. I understand.
Do you, though?
the B's and the D's.
The B's, the D's. Did you wash your hands, Christopher? Ball man, go get some shampoo for that head of hair of yours.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Why don't we lighten up a
Beep.
bit over there, Chris?
You're right. I'm sorry, bald man. I hope you're well. Did you believe that?
No. It wasn't very sincere.
If you think you're sincere. If you think sincere. Justin, when you paint a mugshot behind him. No, Justin. He did that on purpose.
I cheated.
He cheated. Did you cheat?
Basically, yes. I'm not even afraid to say yes, I cheated. That was the whole goal. Was to not have to do a mugshot. He is his own mugshot. See what I did there? You see what I did there?
It's art. Lumberjack, I can pull your name, mister. I'm just going to pull your name out, Lumberjack. I bet Chris turns the water on and splashes his fingertips in it. I'm just pull Lumberjack's name. I've got the power. Okay. This is your 2-minute warning.
Is it really?
2
It's
minutes.
3:48. Holy.
Yeah,
Is
dude,
that,
you've been taking it.
Qui magenta.
Quito,
what is it?
Quito.
Is that what's in set 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here, let me show you. Quito.
I hate when he does that.
Why? It's amazing.
I hate when he does that.
All right.
You don't?
I hate when you do
Why?
that.
I feel like you would love it the most.
Have you ever met you while you were doing stuff like that?
Damn. That's rough.
I'm just asking.
How even do you pronounce this?
It's called
Quina
Quidon.
Quina Credon.
Say it one more time.
Quina Credon.
It's French, right, Jason?
No.
How is
Quido. It's an awesome single pigment magenta, correct? I have that correct?
Yes.
Here's your 1 minute warning. Did Supa sing Bilbo? No. We don't do-
Bilbo, greatest hobbit of them all.
He
Wow.
messed it up. You had one job. One job, John, and you messed it up.
Well, all right. I didn't have Chris help me out with that one.
Bilbo, bravest little hobbit.
Bravest little hobbit.
Son of a gun.
Just so
I thought people listened.
It's hard to soar when you're surrounded by turkeys.
I never listen when Chris is talking.
Soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys. I don't know how to do it.
You're telling me, Jason.
I'm telling you, Christopher.
All right. Are we ready to witness
Greatness.
the winner? Are you ready? So, Jason, what are we giving away today?
We are giving away a wonderful set of all 6 of the latest Wave 2 Expert acrylics.
Yep.
That you have seen me be painting this lovely model with. As well as, it doesn't stop there.
Doesn't stop there. Never
as
does.
well as
Keep an eye out, John.
Mm-hmm.
your own choice of one of our latest Frameables.
Yes. Yes.
You could pick this lovely Whiplash Willy Frameable.
He's a great guy. Oh, when you zoom out, that's looking fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you.
That looks awesome.
Now, I am doing all the lettering before we glaze any coloring over the top of the
Right.
fabric because the weathering would happen to the inked
Everything
paper
on it, yeah.
itself.
Are you going
Right.
to do like the highlights on the letters? Or
There
would you...
wouldn't really be highlights on the letters unless they were done with puffy ink. You wouldn't have.
I guess it's
any
true.
Highlight.
I guess
It's one of the
it's true.
biggest things to note is that when you do freehand graphics, the
Yeah.
graphics don't get highlighted unless the highlight is part of the painted graphic because they're not three-dimensional.
Ah,
You know,
that's
when
true.
we just put paint on a wall, what do you highlight? There's nothing to
Yeah,
highlight. It's the flat wall,
It's
right?
just a wall.
So the
That's a good
letters
point.
wouldn't get highlighted unless they were done by like a sign guy who painted highlights on them, which you could to make them look like 3D, you know, like they will paint on
No,
windows.
that's a good point.
Yeah. So when I see people do things like hazard stripes on Space Marine shoulder pads and stuff, and they highlight each of the lines, that's completely incorrect unless you're trying to make it look like they're engraved or three-dimensional, where if you rubbed across the surface, you would hear you would feel the bumps in the lines.
Interesting.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
highlight the lines of hazard stripes.
That's
So
very interesting.
that's a big place that a lot of people make mistakes when they do graphics freehand, is they highlight it as if it were the rest of the model, and it wouldn't be a three-dimensional surface. It's just painted on.
Interesting.
Hard to break your mind away from
Yeah,
that because
I just was thinking about
you're
that.
used to shading and highlighting everything,
Yeah.
but you wouldn't do that on those. So
Well, you'll get to choose one. Are you ready?
Oh, I'm logged in and ready.
We're gonna go quick.
Yeah.
So chat, you have to be here. You have to say I'm here in chat. You can't fool us. We have all your information, and it has to match up when I call you out. It doesn't matter. Are you ready, Jason? Thomas Barrett.
Thomas
Barrett, are you here?
Barrett, like in your hair.
Barrett.
Barrett.
Cornflake
Barrett.
Justice?
Barrett.
What's that?
Cornflake Justice.
Cornflake Justice.
Oh,
Is that
wait.
you?
It says there's a bunch of people saying I'm here.
No.
They're
Doesn't
fooling
matter.
us.
Cornflake Justice. Oh, yeah, I know. Yep, I know. Thomas Barrett.
Or is it Thomas Beret?
Thomas
No, I think it
Guido
has two T's.
has two T's in
okay.
it. All right. If you're driving, Thomas, pull over. For a second, I thought it might have been double T. Get it? I'm two T's. I know, double T. That's what I was saying.
Two T's is.
I'm
easier to
Spartacus.
say.
I'm Spartacus. All right, we're gonna let you
All
guys
right.
pretend that, or try to figure out what the real dollar amount is, because I'm just gonna put 2 zeros over here.
Braden, is that you? From YouTube? Maybe. No, I'm Spartacus. No, I don't think so. I'm moving on. Going once for Thomas. Going twice for Thomas.
Thomas Barrett,
Thomas
Thomas.
Barrett.
your last chance is upon you.
Thomas Barrett, are you there? Going once. Going twice.
Ooh, Thomas actually got a sound. He usually just picks another person.
Drifter, I don't believe you.
Later, Thomas.
Technically, I have moved on already.
Well, if it's him, then he can still win.
I'm waiting.
You haven't picked a name.
Pick me, pick me. I won't. The RNG gods have not spoken upon you.
That's one, Chris. So you said 7?
That's one. All right, the next one is
Last week was 7.
Wes Jones. Wes Jones. Wes Jones, are you here?
Jones from the West.
Wes Jones. Yep.
You can't really see that, but that'll be there. Is it $7 million? Is it $7.25 more dollars?
I would say it's at least 7,000.
I think 7,000 feels good.
I would
$7
say.
was a good amount back in the day.
Wes Jones, are you here? We're going to start going quick. Wes Jones, $7.23. Gilborn, you're really stuck on that.
It's 0-0.
Didn't I say
made it
next to
0
Gilmore
cents
in class?
That was what I painted right there. You can't really see, but when you get in close, you can.
Wes Jones, going once. And that's going to be a long going once. Wes Jones, are you here? Wes Jones, Wes Jones. Wes Jones. Nope. Wes Jones going twice. Wes Jones, are you here? Oh, I'm moving on. Next. Wes
Number
Jones.
3.
Number 3. We got this.
I feel like people don't want free stuff.
They want free stuff. They just don't want it bad enough to actually show up.
This one might be a tricky one. Brab. B-R-A-B. Brab, are you here, Brab? Mr. Brab. B-R-A-B. That's me. Oh, hey, B-Rab. B-Rab.
Well, is that what you call it? Was Brab?
It's how it's spelled in here. It's literally B-R-A-B in one word.
Oh,
B-Rab.
well, B-Rab.
B-Rab, what's up? B-Rab, make sure you hit me up on Discord.
4?
That
3?
was 3.
This is 3.
That was
We got
3.
it in 3. That's good.
That's awesome.
Yep.
B-Rab, hit me up in Discord. Christmas _sushi. Hit me up, and I will get all your info and make sure it's you. Mr. President.
B-Rab,
Happy
bravest
birthday,
child of them all.
Mr. President. B-Rab, congratulations.
B-Rab, that's a great one. You're going to freaking love these colors.
Yaritz, Tony, no, I don't think we've ever called you.
Dude,
You'd have to go back and look. I don't think so.
No, I have all the winners, so.
here's their Queen on Clone.
Nice.
You
Okay,
get some of this
here we go.
red oxide tint.
Yeah, all right. Heck yeah.
A little bit of this alizarin crimson hue.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Are they
Did I say
getting
that
the
right?
paints you're touching right now?
No, not those.
Oh.
Oh, these are clearly going on hot dogs.
Oh, no.
Chrome oxide green.
Oh,
We're having a pro grill night.
How the heck do you say this?
Fallow turquoise?
Fallow. I would not
Fallow.
have
Fallow
even-
turquoise.
Don't pronounce the P. It's just Fallow.
It's
Fallow turquoise
Fallatio.
light.
Fallow turquoise light.
Fallow turquoise.
Get some
It's Queen of Credone.
Aerolite yellow deep.
deep.
Hot dogs.
Dude, I wonder if this tastes good on a hot dog.
Phallic
Too
turkey.
deep, John.
Phallic turkeys.
I don't think so. That's it. Hey, B-Rab.
Oh, man, dude, thank you. Yeah, I'm really digging this the way it's turning out. It's looking really good. We've already got a lot of really good attitude going on with it, and we're not even done. We still
Wow.
have to do all the work on the leather to get highlights and stuff brought up, but I'm really happy with where it's headed.
B-Rab.
Sir Vix, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've always been one who says the model does most of the painting. And what I've always meant by that is that, you get to a point where if the model speaks to you, and that's not meant to be hippy-dippy stuff, but as you paint, you're just having fun. And every brushstroke, you want to do something else cool on the model. And this is one of those. All of our Frameables tend to do that for me because having the background, being able to be the creator of the world the model sits in, but not having to build it up with a base and a diorama. This literally just lets you paint it on there. And you don't have to be great at it. You just need to create something. I stippled the stucco on the back with the dry brush.
Yeah,
It was just
that's
a bunch
true.
of colors stippled over one another and then glazes and airbrush and whatever you needed. So that was a lot of fun just playing around. But we have this really cool stucco texture hand baked into it now. And then now painting all of this with the drop shadow and the wanted poster and stuff really sets the tone and makes a cool story. So it's a lot of fun. The Brent that says his therapist says the model should not speak to you anymore.
What was your childhood like?
Rough.
What was? Do we need an intervention? Like it's like you have a. It's not that you're in the moment. This is very reactionary for you. It's
Rough.
It's very right. This is very like
I'm
Pavlovian
here,
for you. It's
I'm
like
here. I'm ready. I'm whippy.
But it's very Pavlovian. It's like you start salivating when the bell rings. It's like the therapist speaks and you're like, no, it was my mother.
Hey, should we tell them the news? I had a conversation with somebody last night
With your mom?
who said
She's coming on stream for Mother's Day.
for Mother's Day, May 8th,
Your mom's coming on stream.
my mom will be attending the stream.
Oh yeah.
And she's
Don't flirt with us. Is this real?
she
Has she committed?
has committed, which is a Friday, which is actually her birthday.
I know.
May 8th, my
It's going to
mother.
be Chris's mom's birthday, Mother's Day celebration. That's going to be a big one. That's going to be a big one, Chris.
I don't know why I committed to this.
I'm very stoked.
That's a Mama Sushi birthday
I'm very
bash.
stoked. That's really good.
So my mother will be here May 8th. Count on it.
Wait a minute. Your therapist said to ignore the therapist?
Alex is like, wait, my aunt? Yes, Al.
How are you feeling today?
Pretty rough.
Pretty. Why is rough your go-to answer?
Yes, so we will
Set up donations for his mom being super tolerant.
you guys don't know the half of it.
Well, we had my mom on a bunch of times. She did some of the giveaways when she was here.
That's right.
She
Your
did two
mom did.
giveaways. She
Your
did
mom.
2 giveaways.
Maybe you could paint Bilbo.
I will paint Bilbo
In honor of
on the
your
Mother's
mother.
Day
That's
stream
right.
in honor of my mom while your mom is on the stream. That's a great deal.
We're gonna have Mother's Day
We'll tell
stream.
mom to be
May
in
8th.
chat, so my mom will be in chat. Chris's mom will be in the studio. We'll make fun of both of them immensely, and then
Or
I'll paint
will it
Bilbo.
be the opposite?
Imagine,
Bilbo?
actually,
if you have any
that
idea
name.
where I got it,
but imagine
you're
if
all about to witness
Little Billy was
She's
there.
rough around the edges.
even more.
Yeah, Mama Mac Sushi is rough around the edges.
She'll come in hot and heavy.
No, she's not gonna.
How
She's
is she?
relentless.
She won't
this
hold
one.
any punches.
She's relentless. This one.
How is she gonna react to Little Billy though?
I don't know if little Billy can handle it.
Oh, geez.
I don't know if we all are ready. Get ready.
Get better with Little Billy.
Wirehead, you can share ours. We'll share our moms.
Have you have a quarterly giveaway yet? Not yet.
Nope.
Maybe we should do
We
that.
need to do
for
the quarterly.
Maybe we do that for May 8th. Or is that too far away? That might be too
Oh,
far.
we can do it whenever. I mean, we're already half a month into the second quarter, so we kind of need to do the quarterly.
That's true.
But we need to come up with
That's
something
true.
big and put it out in socials and really drive
Yeah.
it that it's the big one. So
We'll
maybe
think
the
about
Mother's
it.
Day is the day to do that.
Could be cool.
Mother's Day, Q1,
Q1, late
our first
Q.
quarterly giveaway. It will be Mother's Day. Let's do it that one. We'll do it
Yeah.
that time.
Keep us accountable.
Reptile Amphibian, thank you.
Yes, we
You just primed
will.
with the airbrush black primer. It doesn't look at flat Mac like yours does. Do you have to? You have to shake the heck out of it if it's been sitting a while. Yep. Realize that in any matte paints, the matting agent is the first thing that falls out of suspension and starts to build up at the bottom. So shake. If it's been sitting for a long time, don't be afraid to stir it up. It'll reconstitute. It won't go bad, but you might
Yeah.
have to get in there and get aggressive with it. That's why I put agitators and everything.
Well, this has been fun. Super duper.
Will we be banning Little Billy all the time?
I will ban Little Billy.
All
That
the
day,
time.
everything's off the table that day.
He's got
Bring
it
in
coming.
all the employees' moms to do a paint along.
Whoever wants to paint.
Well, we know Gabe's mom. She works here, and she's not afraid of being embarrassed. She'll just lay it all out on the line. So she's not as fun to
You're
play with
all-
like that because she just it doesn't bother her.
You're
She's
all
unfazed.
in for a treat.
Seth Squatch, thank you.
Best
Quarterly, maybe like
tasting
thirdly. It's the thirdliest.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be
I
a
kinda
third
like that.
instead
Let's-
of quarterly. It's a
let's just-
thirdly.
Let's do the third
Let's
lease.
do thirdlies every 4 months.
Every 4 months.
We do a big deal. Okay, so we're not doing quarterlies. We'll do thirdlies, and then
We-
we'll do 2 annuals
There
to
you
make
go.
up for the one that we didn't do that.
Two-
So that's what we'll do. That'll be fun. Okay, you win. Thank you. We're not doing
thirdlies.
quarterly giveaways. We're doing thirdly giveaways. That'll make sense. That's why we're doing it in May. And I will double the annual
Yeah,
to
well,
make
there you
up
go.
for cutting out a quarter.
Yeah.
So we'll double the annual giveaway. We'll do 2 huge ones, which I've already said the annual will be basically like everything we make.
Pretty much.
So we'll give away 2 sets of everything we make at the end of the year. How about that?
Yeah. There you go. To make up for our sins.
Our bad math.
Wow.
How can you keep your paper from your wet palette from peeling? You don't know if you're doing something wrong, but after a bit, I feel like you find small chunks getting into the paint. You have to be careful with that. Overwetting the wet palette paper will cause it to pill up and to put material into your paint. Some people complain about texture when paint sits on their wet palette for too long, and it is the paper pilling, turning into little balls as you rub your paintbrush on it, and that texture gets into the paint. So you have to be very careful. That's why I like the baking sheet more than the stuff that's made by palette paper companies.
The non-waxy baking sheet?
Right.
Okay, got it.
Right. But it doesn't work as well as like the custom ones. But if the custom ones are any type of actual woven material, it can de-weave under all of that wetness. So you got to be careful. And there's no real good way. Just make sure you change it out frequently. I know it seems wasteful, but don't reuse it and reuse it and reuse it and reuse it.
Yeah, probably, old man. You got to be shaking up if it's been sitting that long, you definitely want to shake it up before using it.
Yep, just shake it.
There you go.
Shake, 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 whatever it is.
Shake your booty. It's gonna be me.
Oh, my God.
Oh, man.
Gabe's going to kill him.
Gabe
is literally going to
man.
kill him.
I don't know where Gabe went.
He probably got out of here because he was sick of being,
Whatever you're about to say doesn't matter. Sick of what? The truth? You can't handle the truth.
Hey, my letters actually look like they're wrinkled right almost.
That's what
right?
I'm saying. From this angle, it's perfect. That's awesome.
My wrinkled letters actually look like they're wrinkled.
This came out good too, and it literally looks like maybe you could just do the little face under the shadow.
No, I think the whole point of it is to.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
This is me cheating. I'm showing you the perfect hobby cheat. If you want to make a wanted poster, just paint the model and paint the poster right behind its head.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, it looks great.
All right. Thank you so much, everybody. We are out of here. We do have a meeting that we have to go to.
Hey.
So thanks for hanging out.
Super duper
As always, watching some paint dry, winning some prizes. Super duper John in the house. Thank you, John, for showing up. Thank you so much for the bagels. I'm looking forward to trying mine.
Yes,
and
really
even more
you.
Thank you for my freaking models. Holy cow, man. You didn't have to do that. I really appreciate it.
We appreciate you.
I said I wanted to. The only model I was interested in painting from that whole Moonstone thing was the Donkey Knight.
And that box though is pretty cool.
They all are bitching. The vampire looking guy and the skeleton crossbowmen are really cool. So that's gonna be fun to paint.
Yeah, really
and they're much
fun.
smaller than I thought. So I'm not painting all of them to a very high. I'm gonna do a very like studio grade level paint job on those. I think they're gonna be great because they have a lot of armor for non-metallic metal, and to really do it, I'm gonna have as fun with those as we did with like Percival and do some really cool stuff because they have that whimsy to them. That usually gets me going, even though it's not the models I go pick off the shelf for myself. I like big beat your head in models and stuff.
I think they're great.
But those guys are really cool. They have a really cool flair to them that once you get to painting is one of those models, like we were saying, it paints itself because it's like there's a new detail, there's a new thing you do, there's a new place to move to, new idea to do. So
they're super cool.
I mean, they're no Frameables, but
hey, that's okay. Hey, we love all models that are cool.
Go buy a Frameable. Go put some paint on a Frameable. Put it in a frame and show it to us. Yeah. Right? If I see you tagging us and putting your Frameables out in the world, who knows? I might just randomly give stuff away. Who knows? You just never know.
That's a great idea.
You might get a car.
If you know what?
I might get a car.
You might get a car.
I don't know. I'm crazy. I'm insane like that.
We might just give you a car.
Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out again. We know your time is very important, and we are blessed that you choose to spend it with us and our hilarity and our nonsense around here. So thanks for taking the time. If you're new around here, it came from a raid, just found us roaming the internet, please hit the follow or the subscribe button. We do this Monday through Friday from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Monument Standard Time. This week, I do not guarantee tomorrow. I have a meeting that is at stream time to look at a possible new place for the studio.
Yeah.
So depending on how that goes, I'll try to post up in Discord to let you know how it's going. But I have that meeting at 2 p.m., which is our general start time here. And depending on how it goes and how much reactionary I have to be, if it feels like I need to put an offer in on it, it might take me longer. But I'll keep you posted and let you know because we are looking for a new spot for the studio. And that's a good reason to join the Discord. You can find out what's going on. Worst case scenario, I'll stream late from at home. So those of you with stream streaks, keep your eyes and ears open. It might just be off time. It won't be before 2. It will be after.
I'm not going to be here. I am not going to be here tomorrow.
Chris is not here. Chris got a day off. It is Gabe's birthday weekend, and they got a bunch of cool stuff they're going to do. So they've left us out. None of us got invites. Don't feel bad. I didn't either. John didn't. John's already crying about it. It's fine. It's fine. You know, when you have friends.
Oh, gosh. Here we go.
If I can leave you. So this is Therapy Thursday. How does that make you feel, chat, that you did not get that invite, just like I did not get that invite? It's fine, though. It's the big one. It's fine.
He's hurt.
It's fine.
The man's hurt.
It's fine. It's fine. I feel like...
It's the big one.
I feel like relationships...
Oh, God.
Relationships... Put me on the big screen.
You want me to put you on the big screen?
Yeah, I feel like relationships that are meaningful should give as well as they receive. And
he's been hanging around me.
That
too
feels
long.
right, doesn't it, John?
I agree.
You right? I don't think that there's any other way to say it. Is that it has to be a door that swings both ways. You have to be able to travel this journey alongside your friends and relations in a way that feels comfortable and guides you towards your success while also guiding them towards theirs. And when it doesn't feel like that, it hurts.
Think of all he's done for you, Chris.
It hurts.
Name 1,000 things.
But Chris is gone tomorrow. That's the moral of that story. And he's abandoning us. And so is Gabe. So even though Gabe doesn't work on Fridays, but that's okay. It doesn't matter.
Gabe doesn't work on Fridays.
Even though Gabe doesn't work on Friday, but that's okay.
Hey, maybe one day.
No, don't get our hopes up and then dash them against the rocks of dreams.
Hey, you know what? Super duper.
Yeah.
We're so glad you were
This
here
is when we
today.
need the sad but impactful music. Yes, Jade, exactly.
We're so glad you're here
I got
today.
one thing to say. Really.
Yeah.
Miami Hobbies has literally given me the confidence to throw my paint and all the stuff that I've been dabbling around with in the public's view.
Awesome.
Nice.
Jason has literally taught me everything I know about painting.
Oh,
I'm
God.
slowly stacking on top of everything I pick up and
He's
everything here.
doomed.
And I gotta say, it's the best tasting paint in the market.
Hey,
That's it.
Super
He was
duper.
doing great until he started talking about eating paint.
that's
I didn't
true.
teach you that. That's
Gosh
not
darn
how
it,
that,
we
I
got-
actually say the opposite.
He
of
was
that.
pulling at our heartstrings live.
John, thank you, though.
Yeah,
thank you for joining us
absolutely.
today on the stream.
Thanks
It's a
for
lot of fun
having
having you. Everybody else, thanks so much. If you don't catch me tomorrow, we will be back on Monday, but I will try my best to do some streaming tomorrow as well, even though Chris has abandoned us. Stick around, though. He will leave us a last little bit of love and raid into somebody that'll give you some more hobby goodness into your Thursday evening. Have a wonderful day. Show some love in the chat we wind up in, and we'll catch you back on the flip side. Adios, guys.
Bye.